Is that what I think it is? Oh, and we got an e-bike!
We got an e-bike? Oh my gosh, we do. Ah! Ah!
Ooh, you wanna come and get me, kick me down and make me hurt myself. Oh no, you will never forget me. I'm imprinted on your heart, I swear. At times you make me angry, but I know that it could always be worse,
Let me see this.
What the frick is that?
Oh my gosh, it might be knee pads.
Knee pads?
Did they send us knee pads? Cooper, come here. I think these are knee pads.
What?
We got knee pads, cymbal pads. Whoa, these things are shiny.
round and around we go. Picture perfect, but so many flaws that stopped you. I don't wanna ever see you in the same room. I open up and then you hit it on my head.
All right, let's see. I want to try and see if we can get around the yard, see how the snow feels. Oh, it's hard. All right, guys. We're riding the snow. It's a little slippery. There you go, Weston. Woo! You want to try and go to the back, see if it works? All right, we can try the back, see if it works. This is their first time riding in the snow. This is fun. Slippery. Oh, this thing's beefy, though. Definitely working pretty well. This is deep snow, too. Oh, oh, some little air. Drift. Oh, gosh. Ah. Yeah. Oh, gosh, we're going fast. We're hauling. Dude, this stuff is like rock solid. All right, we can see how the spot's looking. Oh, we got it a little bit. It's so windy. This thing's fast though.
You know house fires?
No, where? Oh, dang, bro. Oh, gosh. Oh, this is deep, bro. Whoa, it's a ramp. There you go. It's like a wall. All right, let's try not to die on the hill. All right, we're getting through it. Woo! It is so snowy. Oh, this might be kind of hard to get up. Full pin. Come on. Almost. Go. Hey! All the way up. Look at the hole we made. Here, do a burnout. See if you can spin it. Donuts. All right, through the wall. Oh my gosh. It's like a ramp. It's like actually a ramp. You good? Oh, I missed it. Oh, shoot. All right, do you want to see if the ramp's hittable or nah? All right, we can go look. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, that's gonna hurt. We're flying. It is so windy, I can't even explain it. The snow's in my eyes, dude, it hurts. We can hit the mega ramp down the ditch, too. Oh, I'm only in mode 2, bro. Mega ramp. That was sketchy. It's not that bad, but it's weird. Ice. Woohoo! Let's see if the ramp is hittable. It might work, I don't know. The best way to hit it is to bail off the bike, but you're not gonna get high enough to bail. You're gonna have to like land. Oh gosh. Oh. Whoa. I'm full pin going 10. I know, I can hear it. I was like, am I on the ice? If you get moving, you actually kind of move though. I got speed coming down. You just gotta, if you keep moving, you're good. Like, you won't really slide. We're sliding. Going into the snow is terrible. It's hitting my face. This is a huge field full of snow. It is so slippery. Oh my gosh. What's the battery at? You can keep trying, but I don't want you to get stuck. It's gonna suck to get back up if it dies. We could go see if the High Night has battery. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's like straight mud. I did not realize I was kicking it up. Whoa. Let's try to. Oh, I didn't look back and bro's walk. Uh-oh. Did the bike die? Please say the bike didn't die, bro. No. This could be a long walk. It's dead? Oh, gosh. Yeah, just go. Don't stop. You can just go. You want to trade, Weston? This one's smaller. See how Weston likes this bike. Oh, gosh. It's a little smaller than some of the other bikes we got. There you go. Dude, is this one low too? I can't tell. It's at 2. How are they all dead? Dude, this one's dead too. Are you kidding me? This one might be dead too. We might be stranded here in the middle of the field, guys. Can we go like straight and then to the road? Oh gosh. Is it done? Yeah. Go. Oh, this thing is so dead, bro. You can feel it. Oh, he's barely moving, bro. Go, Weston, go. He's running. Oh gosh. All right, we are back at the crib. I want to go check out the ramp. I want to see if we can hit it. I want to see if we can get over it and just land on it. Like, I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys, we're gonna see if the ultra super mega ramp is possible. It's not. I mean, I don't know. I thought I sank into it a little bit at least. Wait. Yeah, this is hard. Don't hit this. Aim there. Let's wait. We could just move the ramp. We can move it to that. Try and go over the hard stuff. Yeah. Then you have to land on the tires, though.
Baby, baby, no, I'm trying to forget you. Baby, I know everything that was about you. No, I'm joking, I'm looking for the bathroom. Round and around you.
This actually might work. Oh, it's... I just need snow under it. Yeah, I'll go get a shovel quick. All right, we're building a ramp. This looks fun. I just don't want it to, like, break. Land on your wheels first and then fall if you're gonna crash. So you don't land on the bike. That would suck. All right, I might just go for it. Oh, heck yeah, that's sick. Not that fast. You just gotta make sure you don't like fall forward off the front. It's not that bad. You don't have to, but it's fun. There you go. That was light work. I feel like if you go fast, I feel like we can get air. Oh, a little more to keep the front up. He's locked, bro. He's locked. Hey! Oh, you good? That was clean. That was good. Oh, it's not that bad though. It's like maybe 50% bigger. There you go. Dude, this ramp tries to like kill you every time you hit it. Oh, that was huge. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, you just gotta hit that thing full speed. Oh, you feel it, bro. It hurts. It's like flat into it. You're gonna land and you're not gonna move. You're gonna fly off the bike. Here, I might hit it on this thing first. I don't know how fast to go, bro. I'm scared. That wasn't that bad. I landed fine, bro, and then I stuck right into my front wheel. Keeping up with the high nine a little bit. Oh, he's gone. Dang, bro. He is out of here. 20 something. He's going like, what, 30 maybe? And the bike's almost dead too, so this ain't bad at all. Oh, it's so deep. It is so deep. It is so deep. Alright, so that was the ride. It was a ton of fun. Now on to the actual like review part of the video. This is the Hillmiles Milepop 1. That's what I rode for most of the ride. It handled it absolutely amazing. Like, this thing did really good. A couple things I do want to note off the bat. The first thing is this bike does come with a front fender. I just could not get it on. The bolts that you're supposed to take out and put the fender into are just so stuck in there, I can't get them out. Also, if you're wondering what this duct tape thing is right here, that's the speaker for the sound. Let me show you. Wait for it. Yeah, this thing is a speaker. It's pretty cool. It makes really cool noises when you hit the throttle. It's fun. But when I was taking a jump, I actually like flew off the bike and then landed on it with my foot, and I kicked it and it fell off and broke. So I just kind of duct taped it right there. It actually, I'm not gonna lie, it sits very nicely. Super sturdy, so we're just gonna leave it there. There actually is a button to turn off the sounds though, if that like annoys you or anything. And now to the actual like spec review of the bike. This thing has a mid-drive motor like your 2DO, your RTR, all your e-motos, and it peaks at 3,000 watts, which is pretty good. I believe that's more than a 2DO. It gets around like 32, 33 miles an hour top speed, but we actually did not hit that in the video, just because one, the battery was low and it's cold out, so you can't really just get that top performance. And two, I was low-key a little scared because the roads were really bad and I did not want to crash this thing. But we have tested it before, and it does get around 33. It's got a 48 volt 25 amp hour battery, which is pretty good, especially for this size of bike. The max weight on this thing is about 250 pounds, which is actually really good, especially for a small bike. The suspension I did notice was a little stiff, but not bad at all. The front forks feel pretty nice. The rear shock feels pretty nice. Definitely not the best suspension I've felt. I think I like the High Knight a little bit more, but they're also different bikes. This one is definitely a little more stiff. That one's definitely a lot softer, so that's just kind of personal preference and how much you weigh. Another thing I really liked was the controls. They have a lot of just simplified controls that makes it super easy to ride. They have a horn button, button, an on and off light button, up and down mode button, and a power button. That's literally it. And then your screen right down the middle. It has front and rear hydraulic brakes, which is very standard for like mini e-motos. And I'm not gonna lie, it's got some pretty big calipers and some thick rotors, so the stopping power is very good. I'm not gonna lie, the brakes feel just like the 2DO, just like the Yosema. It feels like all those other e-bikes you've seen. Very nice, very good stopping power. It feels really good. One thing I did notice when I first started riding this thing is there's a little bit of a delay on the throttle. Not like you won't move for a little bit, but like the powers that kick in, if you know what I mean. Like I'll go to wheelie and it does take a little extra second to get back to balance point, which is a little bit of a learning curve. But once I rode it for a little bit and kind of like understood the throttle, it was easy peasy. Definitely did want to point that out though. It feels like it's like almost behind a little bit, but once you're going, it's not. So I don't really know what it is. Also, we've been treating this bike terribly. Like, I mean, we're throwing this thing off jumps. This thing is taking a beating. And the throttle did start to stick a little bit, but honestly, it's completely fine. I think we just smacked it so hard it stuck a couple times. And if you look at the handlebars, they're a little loose, but that was with the like super harsh riding we did, and you can just tighten it back up, so that's not a big deal there. One thing I'm not really sure if I like or not yet are these like fairings. Obviously they would look a lot better with the fender, but I can't get the fender on. The fairings are what like actual dirt bikes have, because usually there's a big gas tank right here. So these kind of mimic like the dirt bike feel in the front and back, which I do like. It looks really cool. It does look a little weird without the fender though, I'm not gonna lie. They are very cool, and it does kind of feel like a dirt bike, just the way your legs sit on this thing. But one thing I don't really like about the fairings is they're so flimsy. Like, I just don't really like how they move so much. I feel like when the shape is like almost like a dirt bike, you're supposed to hug it with your legs, but when I do it, they just kind of flexes around. It feels kind of weird. And it does make it a little hard to pick up, because when I go to pick it up, it feels like I'm gonna rip something off. It's just hard to find the frame almost. Also, one thing that I accidentally broke, and this is 100% my fault, the mud guard. This thing came with a mud guard on the back wheel to protect the shock from like mud and stuff, but I couldn't get it to stay back by the wheel. It kept hitting it, so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna take it off. And I went to unscrew it, but they weren't even screws. It was like drilled in there, so the mud guard's like somewhere right now, and it won't go back on. Obviously not a super big deal, but if you do get this bike, maybe don't take that off. Maybe try and bend it back a little bit. This seat is a little smaller than most bikes, but it's actually pretty comfortable. It's got a lot of depth, and you actually squish pretty far into it, so pretty good seat. I would say it's really comparable to most other e-motos, like a 2DO. Like, you don't really feel a difference. It feels the same. We have absolutely abused this bike, like I said. Here's a clip of me like flying through the air with it somehow. And nothing's broke except the speaker, but I just taped it back on. And that was low-key my fault because I kicked it. So I'm not gonna lie, this bike is in great shape for what's gone through. This thing is durable. I did, however, when I broke the speaker, I misaligned the whole front end, but I just loosened this big shiny thing right here, lined it back up, tightened it back up, and now it's perfect again. So this thing can handle everything. I don't really expect the normal rider to be just like throwing the bike through the air and into the ground. So if it works for me, it's definitely gonna work for you. One thing that's pretty small, but I definitely would change, are the pegs. I mean, these things are they're just kind of small. Like, I don't really know why they went for the tiny pegs. Most other like mini e-motos have like at least like decently thick pegs, kind of like the 2DO. This one just went for like almost like a toy peg. Like, they just look like they're from a toy. They're just really small. I don't really know why they did that. They definitely do work, but I do recommend upgrading them if you're like gonna ride this thing crazy. It's just nicer to have big pegs. The tires and the wheel set feel really nice, especially with the size of the bike. It feels like a 2DO. I'm only saying 2DO because it's the most well-known bike. This thing feels like the High Knight, the Yosema. If you know the High Knight or the Yosema, it kind of has that kind of size to it, and obviously the wheels are both dirt. They feel really nice. They might actually just be 2DO wheels. I have no idea. They're pretty durable. They got some pretty decent knobs, so it's gonna be good off-road and pretty decent on-road. Not a lot to say about the wheels. They're just wheels. They do the job. One of the biggest complaints that I would have never thought about until now is the battery. Obviously, it has good specs. It's big, it has a good charge and all that good stuff. But right now, I live in Iowa and it's very cold outside. So I moved most of my bikes to the shed and took the batteries inside so I don't damage them. But with some other bikes and this one, the battery does not come out. Or at least I don't know how to take it out. It's kind of like concealed in like the middle of the bike, which means I either leave this bike in the shed and it kind of just like ruins the battery, which I don't want to do. Or B, I take the whole bike inside, which obviously would keep the battery nice, but now there's like a whole bike in the house, which is a very awkward thing to have just kind of in the living room or something, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to just store this in the house. If you're lucky enough to have a little bit of extra garage space, definitely put it in there. That's like the perfect spot to put it. But right now I need my cars in the garage, so this thing's just gonna go in the kitchen or something, I don't know. So definitely would recommend if they make like a version 2 of this bike, make that battery removable somehow. One thing I would like to say is there's a pretty decent light on this thing. This is like the daytime running light that just is always on, and then there's a bright mode like this. And I mean, when you're outside, especially in the dark, you notice this thing. Me and my friends were riding one night and this bike literally had to lead the way with the bright light. It was so funny. Like I said before, here's the horn and what it actually sounds like. Little weird, it comes out the speaker and it's a little delayed, but it gets the job done. It's a horn. It sounds like if like a semi-truck like shrunk down to like a minivan. That's kind of what I'm imagining here. Yeah, I think I'm right. Also, I like how the light is like inside the number plate kind of deal. It looks pretty cool. This is like the same kind of style that the Mac Foxes have, and I like the Mac Foxes a lot. The bars feel pretty solid, and there's some nice ODI like waffle grips on here, which feels pretty nice. Also, I think I forgot to mention this, but this is a Sur-on throttle. At least it looks like one, and it feels like one. And I think that's gonna wrap up our review on the Hillmiles Milepop 1. It's like if a pit bike turned electric and then got this like cool 2D orange color. I really like it. I'll make sure to leave a discount code in the description if you guys want to get some money off. I think it's like $100 or something. Huge thanks to Hillmiles for sending this bike out for review and sponsoring this video. We obviously had a ton of fun riding this thing and are gonna ride it a lot more. Especially in the snow, I'm very surprised how well it did. It honestly feels like it was meant for it. It kind of just like cuts through the snow. I don't know how to explain it. It does really good in the snow. I don't really have any complaints about the bike except some of the cosmetic stuff like the fairings are a little weird. And I highly recommend this bike if you want like a dirt bike look, but the electric actual abilities and stuff. This thing is quiet if you keep the speaker off. And it's pretty fast, small, and has good torque. If you're looking for something that has those things but looks like a dirt bike, this is literally just this is what you're looking for. Huge thanks for watching. If you want to see more e-bike content, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.